Hello. Welcome to another week in the Matrix. Got some war paint. Got my don't mean that to be cultural appropriation, but I love calling makeup war paint. It just feels true for me. So you're welcome for looking lovely instead of like a hot garbage fire, like I normally do. Although it doesn't really matter because hot garbage fire can be fun. And that's all there's to it. Okay. Here we are with an energy update. I'm gonna just fix some shit here on my computer. Got some KT tape on my shoulders because I fucked up my neck, and we're just gonna live with this whole tape situation. I don't know why I needed to explain that, but just in case, no, this is not a part of my shirt. It's fucking tape, and it's doing its job, so I'm gonna keep it on. All right. What the fuck am I doing? Energy updates. I tried to go live like fucking 10 minutes ago and it wasn't fucking loading, so I've started shuffling the cards already. But anyway, we're making 3 piles, 3 messages. We're gonna see how they're all related, or if they're all related, or what the fuck ever. You can pick 1, 2, or 3. You can pick multiples. You cannot pick and just listen and see what resonates. Take what does and then leave what doesn't. It's a game. You make the rules. I'm just giving you messages from our galactic family. My guides. Okay. End of March is here. We're just riding the wave. Full moon crazy. Hope everyone is kind of sleeping. If you're not, I'm with you. Although I did, oh my, I feel like I got some pretty good sleep the last couple nights, in spite of, I don't know, all the, I just feel like I'm outside of time. I have no idea what's happening. I know not many people do. We're just in this crazy year of weirdness. All right, one more card, please, for pile 3. Thank fuck. Tuesday is almost over. I've always had trouble with Tuesdays. Although this one was fine. I ended up doing some writing, which felt really good. Helped clear my head. Are we gonna get a card for pile 3, or are we just gonna hang out? Okay, I'm not shuffling these cards super well. You love seeing it live, kids. You love seeing it live. I'll do the little spiel about the website, readings. If you feel like asking a question for me or my guides or shooting shit, you can email me at kk@comelaughwith.me. And my website is comelaughwith.me. So yeah, if you feel like writing, awesome. If not, awesome. What are we doing here? I feel like I've been shuffling for 800 years. Okay, don't be shitty. Give me 800 cards. We just need the one. Last card for pile 3. Okay, still being shitty. Oh man. Okay. Okay, we're gonna, okay. Thank you. We go with that. Excellent, excellent. All right, and then we're going to see what our Galactic Heritage deck has to say to round out the context. All right, we're doing, let's get a card for pile 1, please. I love your enthusiasm, but I just need the one card. Taking our time today. Apparently, more time to enjoy my clean, make-upped, semi-brushed hair. Look. Okay, all right. One card for pile 1, please. I think we're trying to get me comfortable with sitting in silence in front of a lovely live audience. Come on. Trying to think if I have anything insightful to share while I deal with these enthusiastic card pulls. Really don't have much insight. Just been thinking a lot about darkness and light and the darker energies that are really desperately holding on to the power they're used to having, and how light workers are not fucking having it. Yeah, one card for pile 2, please. One card. Anyway, if you're, one second. What was I fucking saying? Oh, if you're facing triggers this week, I know we've been talking about that a lot lately. Feels kind of like the same messages over and over. That's just because we are really working through some of these. Is that number 2? Okay, thank you. We're really working through some of these closing of karmic cycles so we can start some new shit. It just takes a while. And so we're going to get some of the same messages over and over because we're going to be last rounds facing of a lot of these traumas and triggers and transmuting all this shit for the grid. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, why the fuck are you watching this video? But also, if you have questions for reals, you can ask. I am happy to join you in all the crazy woo that you can handle. That's our life, man. We're waking up and coming out of the woo closet. The faster the better, but there's no judgments, so. Is that number 3? Put it back, okay. You sure? Keep shuffling. All right, we're gonna keep shuffling. Man, I think what I feel like the universe is trying to say is just fucking take a break. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Not that I don't want to do this. I'm just, although I had doubts I was going to have energy for this earlier. And then I was like, you know what, fuck it. Get on. I've been having downloads about, alone time. All right, man, we've got some, are you sure these are the cards? Because I feel like I am all over the place. Yes, these are the cards. All right. Finally got our messages. Let's see what we need to get a different setup here. All right. Does it matter which? Okay, we're going to start with 1. Interesting. You also might hear some fighting noises. My neighbors are having a moment. So if you hear something weird, just ignore it. Okay, group O1. You are the universe. I haven't pulled this card, but I love it. Let's see what else. We've also got protectiveness and whale and orca elders. I just had a sync about the dolphin spirit guide for one of my, for someone I know real well. I got a download that one of their spirit guides was a dolphin. Again, if you don't know what I'm fucking talking about, oh boy, I'm glad you're here. We have all kinds of guides, all kinds of beings, including our cetacean friends, whales and dolphins. What am I doing? So yeah, if you're feeling connected to dolphin energy or sea, ocean type, if you feel drawn to that kind of thing, you're probably talking to some guides from our lovely ocean universe. All right, what am I looking at? Oh, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna get into this little book. Enjoy the kind of what I thought. Okay, we are all one. We're one thing. We're experiencing this lifetime as separate things, but the blueprints of the universe are inside of us. We are the universe. The universe is us. We are not separate. We are part of a plan. You and your higher self are working together to make this world a better place. I think we're trying to protect that. Okay, yeah. We are protecting. So, group one, you are getting messages of connecting with yourself as well as the world around you and the universe, and to protect it. You, the way you treat yourself is the way you treat the universe, and vice versa. The way you move through the world, the way you talk, the way whatever you focus on, that's what you're bringing into your reality. Just protect, be aware that we all have. Sorry, I'm just looking up this one too. Yeah, okay, protection. Basically, you know the drill. You know that you're part of a bigger plan. That Earth is us. We are we're a part of Gaia's dream. We are just here because she allows us to be here. And you might be getting advice from your whale and dolphin guides, ancestors, that are saying, hey, remember, you need to protect everything that you are, which is also us. I'd say tune in to how do I want to put that? Let me look up this one and see. These are not all going to be fire, guys. We're working with energies that are flowing in and out. Sometimes you're just going to ebb out and not have all the pistons firing or whatever the fuck happens in your brain. That might be one of these days for me today, but honestly, I'm okay with that. Normally, even 6 months ago, I would be freaking out that I have nothing to say. My brain, my words aren't coming out, like whatever. Shit happens. All right. Okay, group one is doing a lot of grid work. Well, we're all doing a lot of grid work, but anything that you're facing this week that feels like tension, what are we? Triggers, yeah. Observe what you're going through. As far as if something happens where you get in an argument with someone, or you feel like you've had the same conversation 800 million times, or I've faced this particular situation way too often. Why am I still pulling in this energy? You're just feeling it to heal it. Let the rest of those shadow programs go, so that we can just work on moving forward with a clear and healthy earth. She's getting there. She's gonna be okay. We're heading to a higher frequency. We're already there. We're just trying to catch up our own bodies there. But just protect your environment by protecting yourself, basically. So treat yourself well, and not in a fucking, fuzzy love and light spiritual bypassing way. Like, feel your feelings, but just love and forgive yourself for anything you might be going through, because the way you treat yourself is the way you treat the universe, and you got to start somewhere. So be nice to yourself. Self-care, protect your energy. If you can do an energy clearing at the end of each day, even at the beginning, there's all kinds of recommendations out there. A lot of people say wake up and do an energy clearing and then do one before you go to bed. I do one when I can remember to do one, which I've been trying to do every night before I go to bed. I light a candle and I just take a few seconds, like 30 seconds, a minute, whatever, however long it takes you. Light a candle if you have one. Firework is really good for this kind of clearing energies, just cleansing the day away. If you light a candle at the end of the day, it's a great idea. And I'll just stand in front of the candle and I will hold my hands over my heart and just say, I release all other energies that do not belong to me back to their original sources now. I stand there for a moment, take a couple deep breaths. And then I say, I now call all of my energy back to myself, neutralized and pure. Stand there for a few moments, breathe it in, feel the energies that are not yours leaving you, feel your energy coming back home to yourself. Blow up candle, fucking go to bed. Anyway, group one, protect yourself, because you are protecting the universe while you protect yourself. All right, group fucking two. Okay. We've got focus, self-sacrifice, breath of the cosmos. What are we getting here? Okay. Group two got a little bit of a scattered feeling here. I'm not judging. We all get scattered. No big deal. But if you find yourself kind of like unable to figure anything out, or you're kind of I think it feels like you're kind of trying to micromanage a bunch of different things. You're um, trying to make yourself small so that someone else can have more room or be correct, or you don't want to make waves, or whatever it is. Don't sacrifice yourself. You're losing focus when you do that, and you're forgetting that you're part of the cosmos. You have a universe inside of you. You are a galactic fucking being. You are a god. You are a powerful, wonderful entity. Um, and the more that you allow things to take your attention away from taking up your space, being present, you know, stepping into your power. Um, just try to focus on one thing. If you don't know what I'm talking about and this doesn't resonate, that's fine. It might just not be you, but it also might just be you being super scattered and not knowing what to fucking focus on. Um, let it go. Whatever you're trying to, there's a bunch of different things, or there's one big thing that just kind of keeps taking your attention away from whatever you think you want to be focusing on. Fucking take some breaths and let that shit go. Um, no more micromanaging of a bunch of things. Try setting small goals and accomplishing those small goals, and then just stopping. You don't have to keep moving and doing things. You need to focus inward and let the universe take control of the steps that are coming into play. Um, you can't. We're in an energy now of receiving. We're not pushing and striving and achieving and doing. We are moving into an energy of just allowing things to happen. That doesn't mean you give up your autonomy and your free will and all that stuff. It just means that the universe would like to give you things. It would like to help you move onto your true path. And whatever you're distracted by um, is keeping you from allowing that to happen. I'm just going to quickly check one thing on this card. Yeah. 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 You're definitely trying to resist something. Um, and when you're resisting, it might come in the form of self-sacrifice, which means you don't want to deal with whatever is in front of you that the universe is telling you to work on so that you can move forward. Um, check on. Yeah, I mean that's pretty fucking simple. I want to do one. Yeah, to be of service, which is why you came here in the first place, is to be in service to others. Um, Without sacrificing yourself, you have to have a full cup before you can actually help other people. Um, yeah, you're gonna you're gonna need to let some stuff go and let things, whatever is coming up, it's gonna take the form of, it's kind of like group one where different triggers are going to keep coming up. It's the same situation over and over, but like it's like you feel like you've done this a million times. Whatever is happening in that situation is trying to get your attention so that you can heal whatever that is and move on. Focus, bitches, focus. Listen to the messages coming in from the universe. It wants you to flow with it. So, whatever the path of least resistance is, and that sounds, I'm making it sound easier than it actually probably is, because it's hard when we think that, oh, things should be a certain way, or oh, I should be doing this, or oh, blah, blah, blah. If you keep trying to do a thing and it keeps, you feel like your head is hitting a brick wall, stop doing the thing. Take a look at what is actually going on there. Why can't you do this thing? There's got to be other reasons why you're not getting it done. Um, if you're feeling frustrated, just take some moments and think about where you are sacrificing your energies and not focusing on what the universe wants you to actually move through. Oh, these are really general. I feel like this is a very interesting collective message because I feel like we're kind of just we're all being told to fucking go with the flow, which is real hard for us in this society. Anything else on? Okay. Yeah, these are just going to be general. They're pretty general messages. We're all kind of just generally working through the same shit. Um, just listen. Okay. Is that it on those? Okay. All right. Group 3. Inner voice. Man, this light sucks. It's a pretty card. I want you to be able to see it, but oh well. Inner voice. Alone time. Wow, this light. Whatever. I'll fucking describe it. I guess you can. And your life is a canvas. All right. Listen to your higher self. They are trying to tell you that you have a creative purpose. And creativity does not have to come in the form of writing a song or drawing a perfect painting or writing the perfect poem or whatever the fuck. Creativity comes in all forms. Think outside the box on that one. Create joy, like just creativity. What makes you fucking smile? Listen to, yeah, what makes you smile? That's what I'm getting. You need some alone time to figure that out, it sounds like. I think kind of like, again, this all kind of feels like even though they're separate groups, it all kind of feels like one bigger message in a way. Create experiences. Your soul came down here to be creative, to experience things. It's not going to tell you what to experience. Well, no particular like job or activity or whatever. You choose those things. And the goal is to choose things that make you smile. That's how we're supposed to have fun, people. We're supposed to fucking have fun. And we make it so hard. Listen to the trees and the wind. Take some time away from any noise that's in your environment. Go outside, sit in the sun or the moonlight, or both. Cry. Emotions are the connection to our spiritual body. This is what I'm sorry. That was words coming through. Emotions are the connection to our spiritual body. If we don't spend quiet alone time, we're never going to hear what our higher self is trying to get us to listen to. And we're afraid of emotions a lot of times. I fucking am. I've only recently started. I'm an Aquarius. We do not have emotions, period. We don't admit to it anyway. And only in the last handful of months have I been able to be like, I feel something so strongly that it's in my whole body and it'll leak out of my eyes. So it's like crying because tears are coming out, but it's not. It's like love is leaking out of my eyes or joy is leaking out of in the form of tears, and I get a lot of downloads when that happens from my higher self and my guides. Like when we connect with our emotional selves, we connect with our spiritual self and figure out what the fuck we want to do. Your life is a canvas, man. You fucking choose what you want to do. And if you have no idea, just sit with yourself. It's hard. There are plenty of blocks built in to all of this. There's, a lot of stigma, not stigma, but it's easy to make fun of meditation or people who meditate or people who, do yoga or whatever it is that you make fun of, which is fine. We're allowed to fucking make fun of stuff. It's a game. But whatever it is that you're making fun of that is more in the spiritual, quote unquote, world, that programming is meant to keep you from experiencing alone time with yourself to find these answers that you're looking for. You're not going to find the answers outside of yourself. You're going to find them in here. And the way to get them is to sit with yourself and cry if you need to. And it doesn't mean cry in sadness, although that is perfectly fucking valid. We came down here to experience all things, including pain and suffering and grief and loneliness and weirdness and joy and ecstasy and pleasure and all of the things. We're meant to experience all of them. So none of them is not valid. Wallow in them. You don't have to never let them go, like the grief or whatever you don't really want to feel. You don't have to just continuously hold on to it, which is kind of like what these other groups of cards are saying. Experience them all and then let them flow out, making room for the next wave of whatever you're experiencing. All right. But one other thing on this is share. Okay, yeah, share. So yeah, we're all of these cards are basically one general-ish message. Take the pieces that work for you, leave what doesn't. But just know that you are the universe, and the way you treat yourself is the way is reflected into the earth. And be nice to yourself. If you want to be nice to the earth or to other people or to animals or whatever, it starts with you. So spend some time thinking about what you want, what makes you smile. Stop micromanaging stuff that you can't control. It's easy to get into that micromanaging energy when you feel out of control in other areas. You can pick something that you think you can control. It might be another person, it might be an animal, it might be a situation, whatever it is. It's distracting you from doing the work of knowing yourself. and being nice to yourself and not self-sacrificing to make yourself small in order to give attention and energy to things that are trying to keep you away from growth and learning and fun stuff. Man, you guys, let's have some fucking fun. Um, it's hard when you're in the middle of the shit to remember that it's supposed to be fun. So again, feel what you got to feel. But yeah, just know that it's a game. It's fun. And if you are able to look for the joy, joy might be a strong word for finding the joy in negative situations. Just find the gratitude. I know I said this another past reading week. I forget. It might have been even last week. I don't fucking know. But I came across a block and I threw my tantrum, felt my feelings, and then I said, I am thankful to know where these blocks are so that I can remove them. Shit like that. You can only do that when you have your alone time and you're able to connect with yourself and quiet that anxiety, all the good things. I kind of am rambling, so I'm going to check in with the guides and see if they've got anything else for me to add before I fucking stop talking. Anything else for the collective that you want to add to these messages? Love yourself. Sounds cliche and trite, but actually love yourself. I'm working on that too. I'm not, I've come a long way. So I know that it's easier to say sometimes than it is to do. I'm not just throwing it out there and telling you to do this or else. Just kind of think about it. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, they really want us to all get out in nature right now. They keep talking about wind and trees and free flowing water, um, sunshine, fresh air. That is a big. We've been fucking locked inside, you guys. I know people go out and whatever, but like the vibe of the entire world right now has been in lockdown. It hasn't been normal for any of us. We can go outside and breathe fresh air. And that's what we should be doing, apparently. Well, it's not should. You don't have to do anything. Recommendations from my guides are to go outside. And I think I'm being called out because I never really leave my apartment. So I might have to take some advice that I'm trying to pretend does not apply to me. Okay. Yeah. Mother Nature is our mother. Mothers want to spend time with us, with their children. That's that's lovely. Thank you, Mother Earth. And not in a martyr way. Like she's not gonna make you feel bad if you don't call on Sundays or whatever. But she welcomes you to come outdoors and enjoy the wisdom from the trees and the music of the wind in the leaves and all that shit that we just don't have time for. I'm going to leave it at that because otherwise I'm just going to keep rambling. Love you guys lots. If you have questions, again, you can email me at kk@comelaughwith.me. If you want to book a reading or whatever, read more about me. My website is comelaughwith.me. I hope you have an excellent week. We'll see what comes up in April. I might do a reading on the weekend just because it's the beginning of April. Who fucking knows? This reading was it felt like both short term and long term. I don't really know how to say that in a way it makes sense. Yes, these messages were for like this week or whatever, but it also applies to just going forward. Uh, yeah, take it if it works. I hope it does because we're all just doing our best. Okay, love you lots. Have a good week. Hopefully, and if not, sending you even extra love if you need it. Um, yeah. Okay. Time to go. Awkward goodbye.